Coucou YouTube, donc on se retrouve, pardon, comme promis sur suite et fin de Twin Mirror. Oui, et du coup, bah, on est
Anna
parti.
probably went off after what Dickie left up here. You can't let her be out there alone. I know, but it needed to be taken care of. I concur. Hurry, Sam. No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
En vrai, je pense que je vais la regarder en... Parce que là, du coup, il a l'air d'y avoir les deux fins sur le gameplay que j'ai trouvé. Donc... Merde, je vais où? Le belvédère, c'est par où?
What are you thinking, Sam? You
Mais-
can't just leave Anna here alone.
Bon, j'ai mis ça là. Et je regarderai ça après. Ah putain, le chemin.
Declan
Oh la
could be here
vache.
already. I should be careful.
J'avais pas vu du tout le chemin. Anna? T'es là, chouchoute?
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
Désolé.
I know. I had a bit of a panic attack. I'm really sorry I put us in danger. That's over now. I'm in the here and now, 100%.
All right. Glad to have you. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
Franchement, content que tu sois là.
Whatever happens, I'm really glad someone's here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is all over. Now we need those files. I can't find them anywhere. Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
Pourquoi j'ai l'impression qu'il est dans le truc pour mettre la bouffe pour animaux?
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here. Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
Ah ah! Putain la vache!
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Ouais, sauf qu'il est déjà là. Évidemment.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
Tu veux de la nourriture pourrie? Bien sûr.
How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah, it was harder than you think.
Ah bah oui, bah ça me réconforte vachement, connard.
So what happens once you have the stick?
Still thinking about that.
You plan to kill us like Nick?
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt.
Alors, je suis pas tout à fait
Keep a lid on
d'accord.
things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Anna's gonna try something. Declan, listen to me. Think about what you're doing.
Ok, si tu tires sur quelqu'un, tire sur moi. Tire pas sur Anna.
You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
Ah, et du
Only
coup,
you
ça
could have
ex...
left it at that. But you had to poke around again. Now I have two witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's
Ouais.
gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
Franchement, ça c'est non. On voulait juste la vérité, ça sonne complètement con. C'est pas dans ton
Killing
intérêt.
us is not in your best interest, Declan. The more bodies you leave behind, the harder it'll be to hide them.
It's a good point, but at least bodies don't talk. Look, I don't want to do this, but I promise, it ain't personal.
Don't delude yourself. Nothing is more personal than this. And you won't do it.
What makes you think that? Seen into my soul?
You have to tell him exactly what he wants to hear. You and me, we can do this.
Ah, je pense pas que Dicky va le balancer. Tiens, allez, pour une fois, je vais lui demander.
He wants things to stay as they were, to cover up the whole story. If he thinks you'll get in his way, he won't hesitate to pull that trigger. You're not some psycho killer, Declan. You're in over your head. I doubt you ever intended to kill anyone. Dickie's still alive. You could have killed him, and you didn't. You're still a cop. You still care about this town.
Maybe you're right, Sam. Maybe deep down I don't want to hurt anyone. Or maybe I just still had a use for Dickie, and I was just thinking of paying him a visit as soon as I got the goods.
Good luck finding him. He won't show up if he doesn't hear from us again.
I know you're bluffing. You seem to think you can just walk away. Go ahead. Tell me how that happens.
Alors, se rendre, c'est non. Tiens, qu'est-ce que t'en penses,
For all his
Big 2?
bad boy act, it's clear he wants insurances. To know he's safe. Deep down, he thinks everyone is as crooked as he is.
Ouais, c'est ça. L'option acheter, c'était la plus
Buy us
logique.
then. Your drug money for our silence.
Samuel Higgs asking for a bribe. That's very interesting.
It's an insurance policy. If we participate, we become criminals as well. We won't be able to turn on you without ruining our own reputations.
Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about stories, not people. You published that article that sank the whole town.
Avant,
Leaving
c'était le
saps
cas.
like me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
Parce que maintenant, je ferai pas cette
I
erreur.
told the inconvenient truth once, and it destroyed my life. It destroyed a lot of lives. I won't make that mistake again.
Learned your lesson, huh? I'm not so sure, Sam. I bet you're the one that tipped the police off about Dennis's body.
Pas du tout.
Even though that meant painting a huge target on your back. I made sure of that. But killing you's more trouble than it's worth. You're right about that. So how about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you. Trust me on this. I won't let you down.
We'll see about that, Sam. We'll see.
You asshole!
Ok, parfait, super, magnifique. Vous êtes deux, vous êtes deux. Ah!
Not exactly what I had in mind.
Ok, c'est l'épaule, c'est l'épaule. Elle va bien, elle va bien. C'est l'épaule.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance.
Ok.
Just hurry! Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, please.
Carrie James at 1043 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? The local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood. Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Ok, c'est bon. Anna est encore en vie.
Oh, Sam. Nice to see you up and about.
Him again? He really wants to be a part of this community, doesn't he? Wait, scratch that. He really wants to look like he's part of this community. Can't say it's been the best week of my life. Maybe one of the worst, actually.
I can't even imagine. You and Anna endured what no one should ever endure, which is why I felt it was my duty to come wish her my best. Lots of well-wishers. Kathy, Walter, Bess. Makes me feel a touch like a ghoul.
Well, sometimes it's what it takes to be part of the community. I know how it feels to be outside looking in.
Very astute. Putting down roots is a rather active process.
I hope the pharmacy is doing well, even with all this unpleasantness.
It is a bit of a recession-proof business, I will admit. People will always need some form of panacea. I feel so selfish keeping you away from everyone. I'm sure Anna is waiting for you. You have a good day. No. You have a good life, young man.
Oh!
I'll try. Looks like I'm not
Ok,
the
donc
only one who's
je
come
viens
to
de voir la
visit
deuxième
Anna.
fin.
I'm so glad she's finally out of the hospital.
J'en parlerai après. Pourquoi tous les persos dans ce genre de jeu sont lents du cul? C'est chaud comme ils sont lents. Ah bah Joe. Ah, ouais, Joe, à propos de ça...
Sam, hold your horses.
Ouais,
Anna's
salut.
busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but you don't change what happened. My girl's hurt, real bad. Why didn't you promise? Did you know you couldn't protect her? Now she's hurt in a lot of ways and trying to hide them all.
Joe's the one that's hurt. He's looking for someone to blame. It'll be you if you don't find a way to help him reconcile his feelings.
C'est vrai. Alors, du coup, Joe, qu'est-ce que je vais te dire? Franchement, toute la ville est dans la merde, là, tu vois.
Declan hurt everyone. This entire town is going to be feeling this for years.
It's like the mine all over again. Maybe worse.
I'm glad Anna was there. She saved my life. I owe her. This town owes her.
Don't surprise me. I had some dark dog days. Back when I lost my legs, she's the only reason I'm still here.
Same with me.
She looks out for the people in her life. Sometimes too much. But hey, when you treat the whole town like family, it kind of becomes family. Ah, I know you ain't here to listen to an old man blather.
Bah franchement, moi ça me gêne pas de te parler, hein. Je suis là pour parler à tout le monde de toute façon.
Take care of yourself, Sam. All you got is you.
I'll do my best.
Bon. Là, il y a Cathy qui est là, avec Joan.
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad
You
ones?
can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using
Joan?
them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just
Joan
give me a
Waldron.
minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
She's still trying to make sense of all that's happened. She's been through a lot. Maybe Basswood just isn't the right place for her anymore.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
I know. Sorry. I've just been dealing with so much lately. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Now, Sam, we need to be really careful about this. Kathy's already on edge. Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly.
Bah oui, ben... je vais pas dire que c'est pas Joan le problème. Dans ce genre de débat, je l'ai toujours dit, aucun des deux partis n'est tout blanc. Le fait qu'elle prenne ses trucs et que Joan, elle se sente... Bon, en vrai, Joan est un peu abandonnée aussi, mais elle pourrait gérer ça d'une autre manière. Là, je vais plutôt lui dire qu'elle s'inquiète.
Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and...
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
It's the only way I can deal with my back, and it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
Oh, God. I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get help. Sam, could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then? She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
I'd love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I should really say hi to the other guests. Take care.
Franchement, au point où j'en suis, moi ça me gêne pas de passer plus de temps avec elle. Hein. Les autres invités, bah ils sont où? Parce que là... Ah putain! Je reviens tout de suite, Choupinette. Salut Walter.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so... impersonal. How are you holding up?
Bah écoute, je suis surtout heureux qu'Anna aille bien.
I'm just happy Anna's coming home. Things could have been much worse.
It always can be. It always can be. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had to brush myself with the maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. even for those close to you. It leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
Genre, tu prends ta retraite? T'es sûr?
Consider taking some time to think it through. This doesn't sound like you. My first week in the bullpen, you said to me, "The pen is not a sword, but a shield." You take this town's shield away?
Using my own words against me. Believe me, I wish there were another
J'ai été
way.
bien élevé, maître
I
Jedi.
lost my flair, and there's no one to pick up the torch. Except...
Oui.
He's gonna offer you to be editor-in-chief. He never liked you leaving in the first place, though he is missing the obvious. Anna. She's connected to this place in a way that you aren't.
Ah bah, toute la
She'd be
vie.
the right choice. If you're not interested in the position yourself, that is.
You. I see no one more up to the task. You've proven time and time again you're the quintessence of a journalist. I should have told you a long time ago.
Franchement, je suis d'accord. Anna serait un meilleur choix.
Thank you, but no. This town and I have too much history.
Quite right, quite right. It was a silly idea.
What about Anna? I can't think of anyone who cares more about Basswood.
Anna? She's always been a bit of a freelancer. I hadn't considered it. Though now I feel like a real tomfool. Do you think she'd take it?
Ah, je
no,
suis sûr qu'elle en serait
until
ravie.
Wonderful.
Mais ouais.
Samuel, make sure this isn't goodbye. And next time I send you a text,
I'll answer it. I promise.
if I can give you a small piece of advice, a
Oui.
good life is one where you keep your friends close to your heart.
Mhm. Allez, câlinou. Voilà, câlinou. Câlinou, papa nours. Choupinette.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
This one is all you. I never could. How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
Tu peux être franche avec moi.
Come on, Bug. I want to know how you feel. How you really feel.
I guess better today than yesterday? Maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him, I don't know.
Ouais, ça pique, mais ça pique moins.
Keep feeling better with time.
Voilà, ça
Even if
pique
it's
moins
hard,
que de
you
ne
have
rien
to keep
savoir
one thing in
aussi.
mind. You're not alone. And your mom will always be there for you, no matter what.
What about you? Are you staying this time?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh,
But I promised your mom I'd help keep you out of her hair.
you did?
Ouais, j'ai accepté de l'aider.
Of course. I'd help your mom, and I figured you'd be happy to have me around.
So we'll get to hang out again? Like in maybe board games at the coffee shop? Just
Allez.
like old times?
Franchement, let's go. Allez, câlinou, voilà, c'est ma choupinette, ça, bah oui. Je trouve ça cool,
You're
ce
the
genre de
best, Muley.
relation. C'est le parrain, mais...
Listen, I need to
Tiens,
find
je peux
Anna.
bouger la caméra pendant les
See you around,
cinématiques, c'est
okay?
fun.
The sooner the better.
And you
Donc
make
là-
sure to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you.
Ouais, salut.
Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, well, I got some good news for you for once. I
Ah,
found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring.
Here.
ouais, c'est
She's
chaud
worried
d'un
about her
rang.
re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. before you answer, just remember, it's always nice to have a police chief as a friend.
Franchement, c'est pas du tout de sa faute.
It wasn't your fault. No one saw it coming.
I still would have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
It's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it either.
What happened isn't on you.
Thanks, officer.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls.
Le caca appelle,
Look after
Duty
yourself,
calls. C'est hilarant, ça, putain. Anna, elle est là-bas.
Don't waste all your time with me. My daughter's probably dying to see you.
Viens la voir à la maison quand tu voudras. Ok, super.
So,
Ouais.
I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
Yeah, I meant to get here before you, but I had to stop by the cemetery on the way. Finally paid Nick a visit.
Still doesn't feel like he's gone, right? I was still thinking he'd come greet me when I opened the door, you know?
He's not coming back anymore. But we have to remember him for all those little moments we shared with him.
Oh, wow. I almost forgot about that one.
Walter took it, right? Around the time you first worked for the jungle?
I won't forget he's not coming back, but I am thankful I met him. And you.
You feeling okay?
Is it crazy to say it feels like the longest day of my life is finally over?
Bah non, je comprends tout à fait. Franchement, je ressens la même
I
chose.
honestly know exactly what you mean. I've had other days like that, or I thought were like that. Makes me worry I have some even worse days lurking ahead.
Hey, I'm the one that got shot. You don't get to be the depressing one.
Sorry.
What about you? How are you compacting everything?
It's way too big.
Franchement, j'en sais rien du tout.
It feels like a real time film. That all really happened.
It's surreal, that's for sure.
I don't know if it'll ever feel real.
At least it's over. Whatever was on Nick's laptop is gone forever. But so are the bad guys. The scales are balanced.
Nick was a good journalist. There might have been some things on there.
Okay, like...
Want to tell me what you're doing here? Talk about the little details that don't add up, that don't really matter? You better not be taking my happy ending away from us. It's just that... Okay, so I talked to Walter. How would you like to be the next editor-in-chief of the Basswood Jungle?
What? Are you kidding?
I'm not. He's about to retire. I promised I'd talk you into it if you tried to turn it down.
I don't even know if I'd want it.
Franchement, tu devrais, c'est ce que tu voulais, non?
Conversations. There's no way you don't want it.
Maybe. You're right. Ah, this is crazy. Okay, if I'm doing this, I might need help.
Ah bah si je peux être genre ton bras droit, moi ça me va
Leaving
perso.
town
Hein.
again?
Franchement, je veux bien
Plan
rester.
to stick around, at least for a little while. Maybe for a long while.
That's good. I'm gonna need riders.
I'll be here. Someone has to make sure this place doesn't burn down.
Sam Higgs, Basswood Protector.
Sounds a lot better than the
Lol.
I am gonna need business cards.
No one uses business cards anymore.
It's the 21st century, Higgs. What's old is new again. And think about what Walter would want.
Well, business cards it is then.
Ok, alors, j'ai de nouveau bien aimé ce jeu et donc j'ai regardé la deuxième fin. Et dans la deuxième fin, donc celle où tu te concentres sur la vérité, donc tu fais l'espèce de truc de vision Sherlock là pour régler les problèmes avec Declan et potentiellement Anna se fait encore tirer dessus. Mais surtout, quand tu vas à l'enterrement, tu croises donc le pharmacien, là, c'est Hugues qui s'appelle, je crois. Et là, Sam, qui est concentré sur les faits, il se dit « Attends une minute !» Qu'en vrai, c'est le vrai responsable. Il était là pendant la dispute avec Dennis. Il a appris pour Nick d'une certaine manière. Et c'est aussi lui qui a donné, effectivement... Quand tu rentres chez lui, quand tu rentres dans la pharmacie, tu vois Dickie partir avec un colis. Et du coup, bah... En fait, c'est lui le vrai responsable. Et ça, tu sais seulement si tu te concentres sur les faits et pas sur les relations. Là, tu vois, regarde, là, perdu à l'arrivée, ça me remet directement... Ah, recommencer le jeu à partir de cette scène. Bon, bah en fait, j'aurais pu. Bon, bah tant pis. Du coup, bah c'est tout pour Twin Mirror. La dernière partie, comme prévu, est un peu plus courte. Mais au moins, j'ai pas à faire d'épisodes qui durent 10 minutes. Ça, c'est pas mal. Et en attendant le prochain jeu, je vous dis chalut. Et passez de bonnes fêtes, parce que ce jeu, cet épisode va se mettre en ligne à peu près dans cette période-là. Donc, passez de bonnes fêtes.